Hey guys, I'm Yvette Nicole Brown and I'm here to explain how to play Throw Burrito! The goal of the game is to earn the most points by the end of the game. You earn points by collecting sets of 3 matching cards. To set up the game, give about 15 cards to each player. Doesn't have to be exact, anything close to 15 is fine. Each player keeps these cards as a draw pile on their right. Divide the remaining cards into 2 roughly equal community piles in the middle of the table. And finally, put the 2 burritos on the table along with a pile of burrito bruises. Make sure all players can reach at least 1 community pile and 1 burrito in the center of the table. Next, everyone draws the top 5 cards from their draw pile into their hand. To play the game, each player tries to earn points by collecting sets of 3 matching cards. To do this, you can discard any card you like from your hand face down into the discard pile and draw a new card from your draw pile. Remember, you can only have 5 cards in your hand at a time, so make sure to discard before you draw. When you get 3 matching cards in your hand, put the set face up in a stack in front of you. Any set you collect will be worth points at the end of the game. Then, draw back up to 5 cards from your draw pile and keep playing. Now let's talk about your discard pile. Your discard pile is on your left and is actually the draw pile of the player to your left. So they'll be drawing any card you discard and all the cards are going to move around the table from player to player. Also, there are no turns. Everyone plays at the same time, so the cards are all going to move around the table really quickly. Don't worry about the draw piles getting messy, just try to collect sets of 3 of any kind as fast as you can. If you ever find that the player to your right is too slow and your draw pile is empty, you can draw from either of the community piles until there are cards in your draw pile again. Any set of 3 cards you collect are placed face up in front of you and are worth points at the end of the game. Some of the cards you'll be collecting have special powers. They have burritos and solid colored backgrounds. These are called battle cards. You can collect sets of 3 battle cards just like any other card, but when you place them face up in front of you, they trigger a battle. The first type of battle is a burrito brawl. If you collect 3 burrito brawl cards, shout burrito brawl and place the 3 brawl cards face up in front of you. In a burrito brawl, the players to your right and your left are in a battle. They must both try to grab a burrito and throw it at the other player. The first one to get hit by a burrito loses the battle. The winner of a battle doesn't get anything, but the loser must take a burrito bruise from the middle of the table and put it in front of them. Burrito bruises are worth negative points, so don't be the loser. It's important to notice that there are 2 colors of burrito brawl cards. They do exactly the same thing, but a matching set must be the same color. Now, the next kind of battle is a Burrito War. If you collect 3 Burrito War cards, place them face up in front of you and shout, Burrito War! Suddenly, everyone at the table, except for you, is in a battle, and the first one to get hit must take a burrito bruise. The last kind of battle is a Burrito Duel. When you collect 3 of a kind, place the cards in front of you and shout, Burrito Duel! Next, pick any 2 players to battle each other. Those 2 players each take a burrito and stand back to back. As you count 3, 2, 1, burrito, they both take 3 paces, turn, and fire. The first player to get hit collects a burrito bruise. During any battle, all players must put their cards down and wait for the battle to end. In any kind of battle, the battle is over as soon as a player gets hit. When a battle is over, return the burrito to the table, give a burrito bruise to the player who lost the battle, pick up your cards, and then whoever triggered the battle counts 3, 2, 1 burrito to resume play. Throw Burrito is played in 2 rounds. The first round is over when the last burrito bruise has been given to a player. When that happens, count up your points. Any set of 3 matching cards is worth 1 point. Any set of 3 matching battle cards is worth 2 points. And any burrito bruise is worth negative 1 point. Whoever has the most points wins the round and puts the Fear Me badge in front of them. Collect all the cards, burritos and burrito bruises, and reset the game. Round 2 is played exactly the same as round 1, except the player with the Fear Me badge is now a target, because you don't want them to win twice. If the player with the Fear Me badge wins the second round, they win the whole game. If another player wins the second round, they must duel the Fear Me badge winner to determine the ultimate winner of the game. Okay, you're ready to start playing. Pick someone to count 3, 2, 1 burrito and begin. If you have questions about battles, what happens if you catch a burrito thrown at you, playing with 2 players, or ties, just check out the instructions that came with the game. Have fun and happy burrito throwing!